Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to see how to get conversation entries for messaging for in-app messaging session records in Salesforce. In this example, for this messaging session record, this is the only messaging session conversation entry which we can see it. So as part of this conversation, there was one message that was sent. Usually, if you have a back and forth conversation between agent and the visitor, then there will be multiple conversation entries. If you wanted to query this, or if you wanted to fetch it via API, then we can make use of connect API. Let's see how to do that. First, run a query on messaging session object or entity and fetch conversation.conversation identifier. In order to fetch the conversation entries, we need this conversation identifier. So pass the messaging session ID in the query and get the conversation identifier. So I took the ID of this messaging session and then I found the conversation identifier. So this is the conversation identifier. Once you get the conversation identifier, you can do a REST API request to Salesforce to your my domain URL /services /data /version number /connect /conversation /the conversation identifier, and in the end it should have /entries. You will be able to get all the conversation entries. Currently it is showing only item 1 because as part of this demo in this messaging session record there is only one conversation entry. In your project, if you had multiple conversation between agent and a visitor, then you will see multiple items in this conversation entries. So get the conversation identifier from the messaging session object or entity and use connect the conversation endpoint and get all the conversation entries. Please check the video description. In the video description, I have shared my blog post. From the blog post, you should be able to get the sample SOQL and the path to get the conversation entries. I hope it was helpful. Thank you for watching.